This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Ford F350, regular cab, flatbed, dual rear wheel, 6.0 turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. It's an XL, which is vinyl seats, vinyl floor, air conditioning, AM/FM radio, and that's about. And it's an automatic, and that's about it. It's a work truck. Okay, we bought it from, there was a bunch of commercial trucks being sold by Knoxfield Oil Company in Abilene, Texas. And they sold this one with a mechanical issue, but it ran and drove. Well, we're obviously experts on diesel, especially 6.0s. So no matter what was wrong, we could handle it. It got here and we do our 2-hour inspection on it. This is what they look like. And then I have my little cheat sheets here. It needed number 6 injector and it needed 2 glow plugs. Then it needed some maintenance stuff. Serpentine belt, it needed 1 battery. Front and rear brake pads are new. Front shocks were squeaky, so it's got new front shocks. Wiper blades are new. The windshield had a crack, so it's new. And then there's on the flatbed, on the back of the cab, on the back glass area, there's new lenses in there in the cab because they were just missing. Someone obviously just took them for another truck probably. And that was that. Other than that, it's a great truck. Now it's fine. Basically, we've been buying a lot of commercial trucks lately here in town and all over the country. And basically, I think they made a fortune off this truck already, and they're not going to spend another dime on it. They made a fortune, and so they just cut them loose. And they cut them loose at a price that no matter what's wrong, even if they needed a motor, we can afford to do and still make a profit. So it's a good thing. Good thing for me, good thing for you, good thing for everybody. Anyway, my brother took 40 or 50 HD pictures. Please take advantage of that little magnifying device that's on the pictures. You can zoom in on it and see everything that's going on. Obviously, you're not buying this truck for cosmetics, but if you were, you could use that. And if you are looking for a cosmetic truck, you'd be crazy to buy this truck because it's not about cosmetics, right? Metal bumpers. This is the legal speech. Metal bumpers will obviously affect the deployment of the airbags. So, if you want the airbags to work correctly, you're going to have to go and buy a Ford bumper for it. You can get aftermarket bumper and brackets and all that stuff for about $250, $300. Otherwise, if you smash into something with that, it may not work. The airbags may not come out, which is kind of obvious, but if I don't say it, you know, and somebody kills themselves because the airbags didn't come out, then I didn't say it. So now I said it. All right. Anyway, let's see. Just gonna walk around here. These rails obviously remove all the way around the bed. It's got a gooseneck in here. That lid will close to make a flatbed here. These lenses were all missing. There will be 4 pictures of the truck as it was at Abilene before it shipped out. So you'll be able to see what it looked like before, which is exactly the same as it looks now. It's just cleaner and has those lenses there. Front tires were probably 60% tread. Rear tires, I don't know, probably 30 or 40% tread. Something in that area. Maybe a little bit more. But just judge for yourself. Look at the pictures. Tires and radios are pretty preferential things, you know. What people like is pretty much their opinion. So we don't get involved in tires or radios ever. Very rarely will we buy a set of tires for a vehicle or buy a radio, because inevitably we'll spend that money and then the person will say, oh, I don't like those, I want something else, you know. So, and we'll find out that he took the tires that we bought brand new and put them in his garage. You know, we could have sold it without doing that. Little door dings here and there. I'm gonna fire this thing up. First start of the morning. Trailer brake, that fault code is a trailer brake control module. We don't fix those. what you do is you go buy another one of these and install it and do it yourself, because those Ford trailer brake control modules are habitual offenders. They break all the time, and they're not as good as the aftermarket version. So, get one and install it and be happy. There's a Ford stamp on this fender that indicates this is the original fender. This is an original battery on this side. There's the Ford stamp on the core support on the driver's side. That's going to tell you that that's original. There's the Ford stamp there. And there's the Ford stamp on the passenger fender. This is the new battery. Let's see how much flow volume we have. Pretty good. That's actually really good. That's surprising. Yeah, they just apparently the oil field's doing pretty well down there, the old Knoxville oil field, because we should have fixed this truck, because it wasn't very hard to fix, and it's a really good truck. But I think they probably are making gobs of money down there at the oil field, and didn't want to bother with it. There's your manual, vinyl floor. No surprises allowed. Because it's a work truck, there's no tilt, there's no cruise. What else we got going on here? We got really good air conditioning. It's Tucson, and we're probably going to get to 85. I'm sorry, 95. 85. I wish we were getting 85. It's going to be about 95 today. We're probably going to be in the hundreds here in the next week or so. Air works great. Radio. Radio works fine. Cup holder. Alright, let's see. Like I said, it's going to need a trailer brake control module. There's your tow on and off. I'm doing that with my... There you go. Tow on and off. Alright, let's go for a ride. This thing is on a clear title. It was bought from Knoxville Oil Field in Abilene, Texas. It was sold to us as a mechanical issue. We know exactly what the mechanical issue was. We cured it. 2 glow plugs and a number 6 injector. And serpentine belt, brake pads all the way around, front shocks, 1 battery, couple lights in the cab, and we're done. And this is a hell of a truck. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 3%, you come here, you're going to pay a total of 5%. That's R3 plus R2 plus your 3, and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, there's no dock fee, there's no taxes, there's nothing. You just pay whatever fees you have in your motor vehicles when it gets there. You just pay the agreed upon price, and that's it. Once we receive your wire, if you're shipping, we will fill out the title the way you want it with your name and address. We'll notarize it. We'll scan it into your online file so you can see it even before it ships out. We even scan in the envelope that we mail it to you in. Okay. You'll even be able to see in your online file the title that we got from the oil company that sold it to us. What else? Deposits. Deposit's $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. It's very important to get a deposit in. If we go through the back and forth process of, you know, negotiating a price online, and we come to that price, and everyone's put some time into this thing. We have, you have. There's really no point in not making a deposit. So if you're not intending to make a deposit, please don't start the process, okay? It's just a waste of time, and it's pretty stupid. We get that occasionally, and just shockingly stupid waste of time. So if you're not comfortable, if you don't think we're for real, blah 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 blah, then don't do it, okay? Because we've got things to do, and so do you, okay? Let's see, I'm going to stop right here and see how fast this big boy gets rolling here from a standing stop. There we go. Turbo. Oh, this thing runs good, really good. Actually, I mean, this is a horrible road. I mean, you're like in Bolivia on this road. 8.1% taxes here in Tucson. This is the middle of Tucson, by the way, and you'd think it snows like every hour here. These roads are in such bad condition, but no, it's just Tucson. Typical mismanaged city. Too much tax money, nothing gets done. So that's why we're four-wheeling down our paved roads, these holes. And it's got really stiff suspension. So anyhow, warranty stuff. All of our vehicles on this property are out of warranty, okay? The people who built this truck, I say this about every truck, by the way. If you look at the very end of every video on every single vehicle we're selling, I say this, so I'm not singling this one out. People think, oh, you're trying to protect yourself on this one. No, it's every single truck. So please watch our videos. You'll know that I will do this to every single one. It's out of warranty because the guys at Ford said after X amount of miles, X amount of years, we don't know what's going to happen. Well, you know, we don't know more than the guys at Ford. The guys at Ford said that many miles, that many years, and after that, we're done. Well, if they built it, they know more than we know. So we don't know what's going to happen to this thing next week. Tomorrow, we don't know. Right now, we know exactly what we have, and it's a nice, nice work truck. We cured its problem, runs great, and that's what we have. But there is risk involved. So if you're risk averse, please don't buy this truck. Stay away from anything used if you're risk averse, because it's going to break eventually, and it could break next week or 5 years from now. So some of the money you're saving, please set aside in your mind for repair next week or 2 years from now. If you're not comfortable doing that, you need to go to the new car dealer and buy a new one. With this package, the way this one looks, probably 35, 40, somewhere in that area. And for 3 years and 36,000 miles, you'll be good to go. After that, you're probably going to owe $27,000 and you'll have no warranty. And that's the truth, okay? That's it. Thank you for your time.